Hi everyone, we'll add today a new project. It's named listview pursue. So it's custom list view. We run Android Studio, then we choose a new project. We click on new project, then we choose empty activity. We'll name this project list view pursue. We'll use Java as language. Then we click on finish. Inside res directory, then layout. We click on activity main.xml. So we'll delete the default text view. Then we will add a new list view, new component named list view. Then here we'll add the constraints: top, left, right, then bottom. As we see, all the constraints are generated inside the code. We could also change the layout width to be match parent, also layout height. Then we need to add the attribute ID, so we can call these components inside our code. So we'll name this one LSV number, LSV number. Then we will add here inside the directory layout a new layout resource file. We will name it LSV element. Then we click on OK button. So here we change our layout to linear layout. So we need to add the attribute orientation, and we will put it horizontal. So the parent layout will be horizontal. Then inside this parent, we'll add 3 horizontal or vertical linear layouts. 3 vertical linear layout. So this is the first one. Inside component 3, it will be much more easier. So we add here 3 vertical linear layouts, and inside so we change layout width to be wrap content. So the width will depend on the width of controls inside it. We will add 2 text view to the first vertical linear layout. So we need to check the component 3. Then inside the second linear layout, vertical linear layout, we will add an image view. So we'll select command, then image view. We'll select avatars as default image. Then we will add 2 text views to the third linear layout. And that's all. So here I will divide the width using layout weight attribute. So each one I will give it 1. So the width will be divided by 3. Then I will change the layout height of parent to be wrap content. So this is the element that will be included inside our list view. Then inside our code, so quickly I will change text attributes. So in the left side, I will put English words, English numbers. And on the right, I will put French numbers. So here the attribute ID will be text English. So I put anglais on the left. So this is the text that will appear to the user. On the right, I will put français. Then we have spaces here. By default, I will put 0 in English, then 0 en français, in French. As default values. Then I will change the ID attributes, txt français. I use this convention txt to indicate that it's a text view. I'm looking for the gravity attribute to make the control in center position. The same thing with all the 3 others controls. So now they are centered. Next, I'm looking for text style to make them bold. So the first one, anglais and français. Okay. I will add a padding of 15 dp independent pixels. So I make space inside this list view element. Now I will add a new class, Java class. I will name it number. And inside this class, I will add 3 attributes. So the first one will be private string number fr MBREFR. So the second one will be a private string number n for English number, and then will be private img resource. So ID. So it's the ID affected to the image view. By default will be -1. Then I will add a constructor. I select the 3 attributes. Okay. Also, I will generate the getter and setters. I select the 3 attributes again, and I click on OK. So here our class number. So each time we have to make a customized list view, we'll have to create a class, Java class, that contains the elements that will be inside our element. So here I will add a function named aucune image, no image. It returns a boolean value. So return img resource id equal to -1. So if there is no image, I will return true. Otherwise, I will return false. Then I need to create a new Java class. I will name it adapter number. It extends array adapter. So I need to create the constructor. The type, of course, is number. The name of the class we added lately. We'll add constructor. So we'll choose one of them. So the 5th one. So we need to send the context, the resource. I will change here list to array list. And I will change the name of this variable. I will call it number. Then here I will delete okay, I will change resource to 0. And here we created our constructor. Then we will generate override methods, and we'll select get view method function. Okay. So we'll delete this line. And inside this class, we will implement the code to fill the values inside the list view element. I will receive the variable convert view and affect it to LSV element view. So there is two cases. If it is equal to null, so LSV element view is equal to layout inflator dot from dot get context. So we'll give it the context, then inflate. Then I will give it r for resource dot layout dot lsv element comma parent comma false, so not to attach it to root. Then I will create a text view variable. So I will name it txt number affair. I will link it to the text view control on my LSV element layout resource. So find view by ID r for resource dot ID. Then I will select the ID of this control. So r.id.txt français. Then I will call the setText function, so I can write inside this control. Here we have to add another line, another variable. So we'll call it number courant, variable of type number, number. So that receive get item of position, then number courant dot get number affair. So we call the getter. I will repeat the same instruction next with English value for this number. And here we have to choose texte anglais, txt English. And of course we have to change the getter to get number in English. Then I will link our image view that we called icon to the image view added inside our LSV element, the list view element. And as usual, we use the function find view by ID. So here the image, I will change it to significant name. So I will call it EMG number. And note that we used LSV element view dot find view by ID to indicate to the system what's our context in this case. So if not number courant dot open image, so if there is an image, so we'll affect this image to our LSV element resource, image view resource. We use set icon set image resource, and we'll give it our get image resource ID. Else, so if there is no image, so icon dot set image resource or set visibility to gun view dot gun. So gun is in uppercase. And finally, we have to return our LSV element view. So that's our adapter. Now we turn to our main activity.java. We'll create a variable of type listview. We'll call it lisv number. As you can see, classes are imported on the fly. To activate this action, we have to select editor general auto import, then add an ambiguous imports on the fly. So LSV numbers is equal to, we'll add a cast, enter parentheses list view, then we call our function find view by id. As parameter, we add r.id.lsvNumber. Then we will copy list of image to our drawable directory inside our res directory, resource directory. Of course, the name of pictures must be in lowercase without special characters, neither spaces. So here, final array list of number. We'll call our variable number is equal to new array list of number. Then we have to add values to this array list. We will use add function, and as parameter we write new number, the class that we added lately. Then we have to add 3 values: the name of the number in French, the name in the number in English, then our image ID, resource ID, or the drawable that the name of our picture. So we make the same thing for the 9 others values. Then we have to create our adapter variable. We'll call it adapter number. We will make an instance of this using new keywords. So new adapter number. We give it the context is this. Then the array list will be number. Then we have to set adapter of this LSV number. Here there is a mistake, that is an error. It says error constructor adapter number in class. So there is an error here. Required context int array list. So there is locking in the resource, I think. We have to add another parameter in our adapter. So it's the resource, yes. We'll put 0. That's okay. We'll execute our project, and our list view is successfully created. We can navigate here in our list view. Now we can optimize our interface. So we'll try to center and increase the size of texts. So we choose 24 SP. SP is the unit to text. Then I will change the text color. I will repeat the same thing with the French text. So here the text color is changed. We'll add a top margin to our 2 text views. So we'll add 25 dp independent pixel. 35. Okay. And we rerun our project. And that's all for our customized list view.